Howdy again, folks. Mr. Morita with your second tutorial video on the module lesson learning cycle. When last we spoke, you had just completed the 1.1 Edpuzzle lesson video. So now we are going to look at how to access the homework. We're going to start from scratch as if we've never done this before. So first we need to download the textbook pages. To do that, we're going to open Safari or any web browser of your choice. You're going to log into my.hrw.com. That is our online textbook that we will be using all year and that you will continue to use next year in 8th grade math. So your username will be your MyFSD email, and the password will be your Google password. So same stuff that you usually log in with normally. I'm going to use my Face ID, and then I'm going to log in. So this is what your student dashboard should look like. Ignore the word algebra all over the place because I'm actually borrowing this account from a student who gave me permission to do so. So ignoring the progress reports and the assignments already on this page, you would go to the yellow icon on the far right titled Student Edition and Resources. We want to open that up, and it's going to open up this table of contents. This is the entire textbook in digital PDF form. So we want to locate module 1 since our homework is in lesson 1.1 for tonight, and this is the textbook. Now we want to do one more thing. Since we want to have access to the textbook without internet connection, we're going to download this PDF to an app called Notability. To do that, you go to the top right-hand corner, locate the icon that's a square with the up arrow pointing out of it, and locate the Notability app. You're going to click it. You're going to create a new note. You're going to send it to the subject that you want, in this case, Math 7, and you're going to press import. Once you've done that, you can go to Notability. Excuse me. I already had it open to Math 7, so you can see from my Notability account, I have a ton of notes in here because these are my lesson notes that we'll use all throughout the year. And here is actually the file that we just downloaded. You can tell because there's a timestamp on it. Module 1, and this is the online textbook. So this is exactly what we just saw in Safari, but as you can see, it's now in Notability. So we can access it wherever we want to. I already highlighted the problem set from our homework page for 1.1. So as you remember, hopefully, our homework for this page was page 10, numbers 3 through 17, odd. Okay, so this is where you will access the homework assignments. However, where you should be completing the homework assignments is in your math notebook. That's right, I'm still a little bit old school. I believe that there's no substitution for paper and pencil when it comes to math. So as some of you have already experienced, I do not accept screenshots of work done in Notability. I will always comment back and say, please make sure to do your homework in pencil in your math notebook, and it should look something like this when you are done. Okay, so this would actually, I did actually sit down and do the 1.1 homework assignment in preparation for this video. How about that? What a guy. So at the top, you notice I did, for organizational purposes, I included the lesson number as well as the homework set, page 10, numbers 3 through 17 odd at the top. All of the work is done in pencil. You do notice that there is pen on this page. I did write for myself some notes in red on how to model these problems on a number line. So that is perfectly well within your right to do. Students, please remember that the homework is an extension of the lesson. So it's practicing those skills that you learn in the lesson. So you are absolutely 100% allowed to write yourself notes, tips, hints, anything that helps you remember the standards and skills that we cover in a lesson. It's like your art journal. And, you know, a math notebook is kind of like art because math is art. You guys might be rolling your eyes at me right now, but it's true. Look how beautiful this is, okay? The other very popular question I get with regard to math homework assignments is, do we have to do the essential question? Well, student, I wouldn't assign it if I didn't want you to do it. Absolutely 100%. Every single homework assignment you guys do this year for my class will include the essential question. It is quite literally essential to the lesson. It's a question that every student should be able to answer by the time we finish the lesson. So, as you can see, this is actually a picture of my math notebook that I took. It's in my camera roll, and I am now ready to submit this homework assignment to Google Classroom. So let's go to that right now. Now we're going to go back to Google Classroom, open up your math class, go to classwork, open up the assignment. Now you see the assignment that we just used to get to Edpuzzle to watch the lesson video. I decided to make this one assignment serve two purposes. So I know it can get a little confusing, but that's why we're going over it now. Where before we clicked on the attachment link to take us to Edpuzzle, we are now going to submit our completed homework. To do that, you're going to look at the bottom of the screen where that gray arrow is and click on that. Now it's going to give you options to add attachments. So this, since I already took a picture on my iPad of my math notebook, I'm going to go to Pick Photo. It's going to open up my camera roll, and I can select my homework that I just took a picture of. So you can see it's uploading as an attachment, and now it is attached and it is ready to submit. I'm going to be submitting this now for completion credit. So I submit it. Now, Mr. Morita, our teacher, receives notification in his email that a student just turned in his or her assignment. So then I'm going to open up my computer and see, yes, look, what a beautiful homework assignment that is done. I'm going to give full credit here. I'm going to type him a nice note. Great job on your homework. All right, I'm going to leave myself a comment here, and I'm going to return this to myself. I'm doing this on my laptop, so hopefully we'll be able to see what this looks like from the student end. So let me just refresh this and see if I got the private comment. Okay, you can see now at the bottom it says we do have a private comment. Mr. Maria said, great job on your homework, great. And you can see here in the middle of the page, I did get completion credit, meaning 10 out of 10. Again, these points do not count towards your overall grade. I use these for clerical purposes. 10 means you completed it. You can see the rubric here. 0 would mean it's incomplete. And I, as your teacher, would leave you a comment on how to resubmit it correctly. Okay, so now all you have to do is sit and wait until we check solutions from your homework assignment tomorrow in class on day 2 of the cycle. So until then, this is Morita, Mr. Morita, signing off. I'll see you on day 2. See you later.